Oh, look, we've got quite a few things we can do. Hello. You're just going to say about Tartarus.
Hello.
Dogs can be very reliable, you know. Oh yeah, we got the doggy. Why there are rescue dogs, seeing eye dogs, narcotic detection dogs. That's quite trusting Koromaru.
I comprehend.
A unique characteristic? 2 different theurgies that can be activated. Oh, nice.
Could it be?
I didn't expect to meet Persona users outside of ourselves and those who we've located and recruited, not to mention ones filled with malice and hostility. As if we haven't been busy enough keeping the shadows at bay. Who though?
What?
Summer school, huh? Well, it's not that I hate studying that much, but I just don't think we should have to go to school during summer vacation, you know? Do you watch something?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Junpei. Junpei. Let's do Junpei. Not now.
Ew.
Sorry, mate.
Hey!
You think we should check on the planters? I know you're not supposed to give them too much water, but what if they're not getting enough? Yep.
Alright.
Let's get to it.
Grow up big and strong, my precious luxurious veggies. Man, all this non-stop watering and weed pulling, not to mention the bugs, it's pretty monotonous. Kinda just feels like busy work.
It's all part of... Think of it like we're training.
What, you some kind of monk now? Trying to reach enlightenment or something? Well, if we get to train and raise veggies, it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Maybe we should try catching flies with chopsticks, like one of those master swordsmen, huh? Gotta say, we've got a long way to go before these veggies put us on easy street. Anyway, I'm the one who asked you to join me in the first place, so I gotta be the one to look after them. Da-da-da-da! The veggies have leveled up! Whew, another day of hard, honest work. Let's head back downstairs.
I was trying to help him reach enlightenment, not myself. It worked though, so yay. Almost time for the home shopping show.
It's amazing commodities!
Cool off with these refreshing drinks. Ooh, SP item. There's
Not
more.
bad, kid.
20. Yep. I've got no money. I need bigger items. I need better weapons, rather.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Gonna hang out with, Maya? Oh, you can study until dark? Interesting. I need a hermit persona. Ooh. If you spend your vacation doing nothing, summer will be over before you know it. Listen, man, you've got to help me with my crazy genius idea. Go to the strip mall. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There's something at Port Island Station. There's an exclamation mark. I want to know. Who are you? When you hear cicada sound effect, is that how you pronounce it? On a show or movie, doesn't it remind you of summer? Uh-oh. He's not having a good day. There's nothing that I can see. Is it in the other section? Ooh. Hey, oh. The light in his eyes has returned. Nice. What's going on here? This sting's pretty bad. Just my luck, hey? What do you want? Can't you see I'm not really in the mood for talking right now? Wait, what do you got there? Bandages? Do I have them? Sure. Thanks, man. That should work for now. You're a student, right? Guessing Gakukan? Gakukan. I said that weird. If you're from around here, I'm not thanking you nothing, but you can take this. What's that for? I have questions. Well. Okay. Where's Junpei? Let's see. Who's at Polonia? Samei. Oh, hello. What's she doing here? Feels like summer's totally full swing now. It's so hot. Summer school starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna spend what little time I've got left having fun. Wow, we're always at school. Wow. What room has you got? Kids are off on their summer vacation. Thanks for rubbing that in. I'm exhausted from making their meals every day. One of the women in my neighbourhood says she pre-cooks massive amounts of... Really? Okay. That was delightful, but I think we're going to Junpei now. I need to pray to the shrine as well for Maya. Who are you?
Yo.
You remembered me, huh? I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. Wanna join? Not today.
I see.
Yo!
Perfect timing. You see my message, the one about my great idea. I was thinking of carrying it out. You know what's up. Okay then, I'm gonna go buy the thing we need. Wait for me. A melon.
That's one magnificent melon, ain't she? It's the highlight of my day.
You're not gonna drop it on someone, are
I've
you?
been thinking of throwing a watermelon splitting party. We haven't really done anything summery since vacation started, you know? Especially Amada. He always looks so bored when I see him in the dorm. And man, that kills me to see. It'd be a real shame if he didn't have a single entry in his summer picture diary.
Thoughtful of you.
I can already see the look on his face. He'll be like, Junpei-san, you're super cool and you're super nice. Oh, I mean, don't you know?
What?
They say women can't resist a guy with a soft spot for kids. And you know what that means? I'm gonna need your help. It's a win-win situation, don't you think? Anywho, oh boy. I think my arms are gonna fall off. Ah, yes. Today's shaping up to be a glorious day. Such a shame that the third years and the ladies won't be joining us.
If we're splitting watermelons, I'm out.
Ooh.
What? Just like that? You're not even gonna hear me out?
You have a watermelon and a bat. What else could it possibly be? That's more for little kids anyway. Plus, it's really hot out. And look, I get you're trying to be nice.
You should join us.
Yeah, for real. Without you, it would just be me and him, you know? And isn't that just the saddest thing you've ever heard?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess I don't have a choice.
I know, Koromaru. Don't you worry, boy. We didn't forget about you. All right. What are we waiting for? The youngest gets to draw first blood. Now this is what real summer feels like. My blood's pumping something fierce.
Look who's acting like a kid now. Oh yeah, where's the blindfold? We can't split watermelons with just a bat. Speaking of, this bat seems kind of worn in, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. You got that. That bat and I go way back. Had it since I was in Little League. I've never mentioned this before.
News to me.
Must have never had a chance to talk about it. But that I used to play baseball. Anyway, that's old news now.
Wait, then should we really be hitting watermelons with this?
Well, nah, it's cool. Don't think I'll be using it much from here on out. What's wrong, bud? Dying to chomp on some melon? Hey, come on, Koromaru. We can't swing at the watermelon with you in the way.
Koromaru? Hey, why don't we use something other than the bat? See? Senpai thinks so too.
And what else are we gonna use?
Anything, I guess. Just as long as it's interesting.
Interesting. Kind of a weird request. Oh! Like if Sanada-san used his bare hands?
Someone say my name?
Whoa, Sanada-san.
Well, when I got back, I thought I heard voices coming from the roof, so I came to check it out. Watermelon splitting, huh?
That's right. We were just talking about what to use to hit it.
You're not gonna use that bat?
We want to use something else.
Yeah, we were just saying you could probably do it with your bare hands.
That is tempting, considering how huge it is. Are you sure it's okay?
Huh? Sure. If that's what you want.
All right. Guess I better make this good then.
Hey, try not to go all out, or there won't be any left to eat.
Whoa! Sanada-san, you're incredible!
What the heck? How are we supposed to eat it now? Can't believe that thing was still edible after it exploded like that. Didn't go exactly how I was expecting, but looked like a mod ad. Man, I was acting kind of lame back there, huh? You know, before we busted the melon. I'm talking about the whole back thing. You were just trying to be thoughtful. I didn't want to come off like I was having second thoughts, but guess I couldn't help it, huh? I was supposed to be this cool mentor, but instead, kid ends up pitying me. Don't worry about me anymore. I'll just get even sadder, you know? I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault, dude. How the hell do I put it? This is a me problem. It probably doesn't make sense. I feel like my life, my teenage years, it's just all over the place. Anyway, I think we're done for today, yeah? Appreciate you helping me prep and clean up. Well, let's head back downstairs.
That was interesting. Emotional Junpei. Who knew? I need to up my academics immediately.
Ah, good evening. I just came by to check in on Koromaru. Do you think he'll do well?
He'll be fine.
That's good to hear. Well, given his reputation for loyalty, I wasn't too worried in the first place. If you have any concerns, please feel free to let me know anytime. It's only fair, considering I was the one who requested that Koromaru join the squad.
Oh, I'm all for Koromaru joining us. He's totally welcome. I'll even throw in training lessons from the master.
I'm pretty sure Koro-chan's already more disciplined than you. Could you even sit still if someone told you to stay?
Hey, don't compare me to a dog. I'm totally disciplined. I can follow directions. Kinda.
Yeah, you really sold us on it.
Anyway, so, Mr. Chairman, about those summer classes.
Ah, yes. I heard about Kirijo-kun's plan. It sounded like a good idea, so I went along with it.
No, why would you agree to that?
Oh, was I being nosy?
I'm missing out on my passionate summer romance. She's disappearing before my eyes. Farewell, my beautiful city girl, awaiting me by the shoreline.
He's
The
great.
city or the shores. Pick one. Even if you didn't have classes, you'd probably just bum around the station all day. You should just accept your fate. Oh, by the way, Mr. Chairman, weren't you about to tell us something before he arrived?
Ah, that's right. Aside from my unnecessary meddling, I do have another request for all of you. Does everyone have a moment? I think it's a good time for you all to get a routine health checkup. You know where Tatsumi Memorial Hospital is, right?
No.
Oh, that's where Sanada-senpai was treated before.
With how much you've all been fighting lately, it'd be best to stay on top of your physical health. It wouldn't be good if your personas were causing any strain on your bodies, right? I expect it shouldn't be too much of a detour to stop by the hospital after your summer classes.
I understand. Still, this is rather sudden.
Don't worry too much about it. Like they say, a stitch in time saves 9. Or your side. We'll be doing the checkups individually, one day at a time. You can decide amongst yourselves who goes when. Don't forget to deck up for your checkup. Just kidding. Oh, maybe bring your evokers in case you need to take any shots?
He tried.
Yes.
Koromaru will need to be taken on walks, but we won't be assigning that duty to anyone in particular. It would help if you could take Koromaru out for a walk at night if it seems he wants to go for one. How do I know? How do I know? Where is Koromaru? Hello?
You see,
I don't want to hear that your grades are slipping because you're spending too much time in Tartarus. There's nothing I can do to help with that. But study hard and do your best. Okay.
Let's see.
It must be easy taking Koromaru on walks with the nights being cool this time of year. They can regulate their temperature. Okay. Good to know. Hey, dude.
By the way,
This is his new home, isn't it? It's going to be a lot of fun with him around.
Yo.
Sports and schoolwork the same. No matter how strong you are, those who don't put in the effort fail. The same with school. If you don't study, you won't pass your test. Ooh, what can I do with you? The garden?
Excuse me.
I further analysed data on home gardens. Let's proceed to the rooftop. Sure.
Yes. There appears to be less damage from pests than the data in my prediction suggests. We haven't taken any specific measures against them. What is the cause of this? Oh, this is... Look! I've sighted a ladybug larva. It's very small and adorable. No, we mustn't. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants. This must be the reason why they've been growing so well. Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. My apologies. I got distracted. Let's keep working. Excuse me. Please apply the repellent on that end. Pests deserve no mercy. Status reads all green. No problems to report.
Nice. We need those desperately. It's Monday. I'm in school gear again.
Good morning.
It's already so hot at this hour. By the way, have you heard anything about the dates for the health checkup? I haven't.
Jeez.
I told Junpei to let you know. August 14th? 4 days. Anyway, it's seriously way too hot out here. Hurry and get inside. I need to be in a classroom with air conditioning. First day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention. Nice. I missed my Monday sales.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
I know it's hot everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus, focus. Hee hee hee. Still, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over the summer? You sure are a curious lot. Not sure what to make of that. Anyway, let's talk about something interesting. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Despite originating in 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including the Marseille and the Rider deck. But today, in honour of the great Crowley, we will be using the Thoth deck.
So, continuing on.
Let's talk about the composition. The modern 78-card tarot deck is divided into two parts. 22 major arcana and 56 minor. The minor arcana, also sometimes called pit cards. Never heard that before. The major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the universe. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event an individual must experience to achieve wholeness.
Let's do just that.
They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 22 cards one by one. Wow, really? Really? First card numbered 0 is the Fool. It represents beginnings and suggests infinite possibilities. In other words, the beginning of life. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, also immaturity. High Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. Empress, motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fatherhood as well as leadership and decision-making skills. Hierophant represents formality and knowledge. It's a symbol for religion.
That is to say...
The Lovers represent choice. Here, the individual finally begins to develop a conscience. The Chariot represents the individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice, exactly what it sounds like, knowing what is right and what is wrong. The Hermit represents self-reflection. In other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune, fate, and the opportunities it brings. Strength, both passion and self-control, depicted as power with reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. It's considered a transitional card. With death, the old ends and the new begins.
All right.
Now, let us move on to what happens following the transition. Temperance. Balancing of opposites, opening one's eyes to the world allows for growth. And an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the tower, the individual's values will start to collapse. It seems as if there's nothing to believe in. I love this because it actually makes sense as opposed to just... If you've ever looked at tarot, it's all kind of... It's a lot to take in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. This makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. but the individual may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the journey's end when looking back on the path one has travelled. The final card is the universe, which represents the individual reaching full awareness. And that's the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot. Perhaps all this talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet,
Well then.
You can use all 78 cards to define the future, but most people only use the 22 major arcana. Next, let's talk about fortune telling using the major arcana. Wow! First, you need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change. Now, this is important, so pay attention. That was a long lesson. Third day of summer school. Do I get to do anything? My evenings are free, you know. Just saying. I keep hoping for that to go up to a 5. It's not happening, is it? Ooh. What's next? I need to stop by the... There we go, on the hospital. Okay, we need to go to hospital. Fifth day of summer school.
I guess we'll get started.
Yod-Hey Vav-Hey? Kabbalah. I'm not going to read all this.
Okay then.
Moses. Moses made Kabbalah. In reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis, because it features such a complicated coded system. I need to remember all this. How is that possible? Kimura.
So, continuing on.
When you're meditating, you should focus on the Sephirot as well. This is going to be on the test. Of course it is, because I didn't listen. You know, they say knowledge is another form of magic, so study hard. If you find yourself struggling well, you may wish to turn to the Sephirot. By the way, did you notice that I said there were 22 cards? Yeah, that's right. Same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. Now, continuing on, according to Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Oh yes, before I forget. I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office as of the 2nd semester. Interesting. Thinking of doing demonstrations with tarot.
As such.
But I won't have time for that during the lecture, so if you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone's welcome. I have the doctors, apparently, and we will continue that in the next episode.